Hey yo, what's up? It's your boy Darkatous Gaming over here, and if you're still taking part of the challenge that I made about a week or two ago, the WW2 Guns till COD WW2 comes out, it's a challenge where basically, I forgot to add the word challenge, but it's a challenge where you basically have to go a multiplayer at least one game using the WW2 weapons, and the qualifying games are going to be listed down below in the comments below, of course. And basically what you do is at least play one game multiplayer match using at least one of these guns if you have them on the specific games or you're playing any of those specific games. Okay, the game list and all that stuff will be down below in the rules, of course, but let me tell you something right now, that's not what the video is about, and I just wanted to take a minute to tell you about that. If you might forgot or thought I forgot, I've been doing it with the M1911 and I always play with the PPSH at least one game. So without further ado, let's get to the video, and it's going to be a top 5, okay? Top 5 features that I pretty much think Call of Duty should be having, or honestly bring and introduce to Call of Duty for consoles. And the first 2 of them are going to be basically that they should implement into consoles and PC and everything in general. Then the top 3 will be specifically that are not in consoles, that should be honestly in consoles, and I do not see a reason, and I'm going to basically have a debate reason of why they should be versus people who might say why they should not be, who are probably PC lovers, and nothing wrong with that, but I just want to state out the fact that honestly, if these things are not in the game and you want to say they shouldn't be, why should you be worried? If anything, PC has the better graphics and all that stuff, so is it really that bad if we have these things? Okay, so let's go with the first one off the bat. Number 5, it's gonna be an option to deactivate or activate at will when you want to the DLC packs as well as theater mode. Now for the DLC pack, we actually had that done before in Modern Warfare 3. Now I don't know why it's never been introduced again or implemented in any other Call of Duty, because I remember hearing a lot of interviews or things like that where Call of Duty wants to say how difficult it is for lag to not be there, especially because of theater mode or because DLC thing or finding matches like that. Well, Modern Warfare 3 technically took your DLC off and on if you pressed a specific button. I believe it was selected in the console, but it could be either implemented into a button or a function, how they did it. So I'm not sure why they don't do that, and technically Sledgehammer worked in a part of Modern Warfare 3, so I would like to see them introduce this. It would be pretty smart, since Modern Warfare 3 was the first time we see anything like that, and Sledgehammer did take at least somewhat of a part in Modern Warfare 3. Well then, let's, by god darn it, honestly have them introduce it and have people have this in all the games, which means Treyarch, Activision, all of them keep these options, or this option, at least the DLC one. But honestly, the theater mode should be at least taken in consideration. So that's the first thing, that option to deactivate or activate, reactivate at will. Not the game's will, but your will, where you can press the button. Now that's gonna be pretty much the top 5 part. Right. So for number 4 spot, this is again practically gonna be doesn't matter if it's for console or PC, but it should be for everything, and it really should be dedicated servers. I know for a damn fact we're not on dedicated servers, man, because I know a game could have lag or to a point or whatever, but Call of Duty is the most lagging game out of all of them that I've seen. I played before and played Battlefield games, I played Overwatch, I played anything that's right now at least top spot and has been in the belt for a few years, and no other game lags like Call of Duty. So if they're the top guys, why don't they already have this? And it's something that I know they think we could just forget about or overlook, but it's been already too long, and we need to honestly make sure that they understand we want dedicated servers to decrease lag. We don't care at this point if it's impossible to take out lag, but if we have dedicated servers that will help and delete lag for the most part. By the way, here's the part I was talking about earlier, that will help, and that's just the first part, that will help us with the lag better much. Honestly, then why don't we have this already? It should be a thing already that Call of Duty way been delivered. Okay, now apart from that, I just want to say that it should have been done at least around Black Ops 2, but it's never too late, man. And to keep it for every other Call of Duty, it's never too late. Come on, y'all got this. Don't drop the ball on us. So for spot number 3, it's gonna be basically going along number 2, but number 3, it's going to be custom zombies. Like, we want this in consoles, because if anything, why does PC have to be the only ones? But like, I'm not gonna say the we should have everything the PC have just because, but I want to say that there should be a way for console to have it. But I guess for number 2, it's gonna work well. Have specific maps. I guess you guys can choose, the guys who are making Zombie Strayer, which custom zombies you want to implement or put in the store, and then we pick which ones we want to download and things like that. This is specifically for zombies and consoles. Now, for the last one, I know this is probably like that the last 2 should be at least number 1 or whatever, but this is something that could work for both, and it's something I think that it should have. I mean, why shouldn't we have field of view in consoles? I think the fact that we can't change our field of views is a big misjustice, and I want to see this in consoles too, not just in PC but in consoles. Now, if you enjoyed this top 5, I hope you guys did. Let me know what you would honestly change in the top 5, and it's been your boy Darkatous, and I'm out. Peace.